guys, I'm Anita and I'm back with another video. I'm sorry about the lighting today. It's sort of... the sun is blinding me and I can't really do anything about it. Not today anyway. Anyway, today's video is going to be hopefully kind of a fun one. I have previously done a video about most popular books that I've read according to Goodreads. And I have also done a video about the largest books that I've read. I've done a video about the largest books on my TBR. So today it's going to be the most popular books on my TBR according to Goodreads. So this is the popularity quest comes up with how many people who've rated it. So obviously there are some books that people rate without having read them, so I can't really control that. I think it gives a general idea into what books are the most popular on Goodreads. At least the ones that I have any interest in reading. Hopefully I still have it, or maybe I have an interest in reading them still. You'll have to help me decide if I have to stick with them, or if maybe you think that they won't be for me, maybe you didn't like them. Comment down below with your thoughts, that would be amazing. So I'm going to talk about the 10 books, top 10 of this list. So no more than 10 books. And I don't think a lot of them will be surprising books. They are generally classics and very, very popular books over the last couple of years that you haven't been able to not see if you've had any been delving into the bookish world at all. Anyway, so no surprises on the list. But let's start out with the 10th most popular book on my list. A little surprising that this is this high. But still not, because it's definitely one that's been talked a lot about. And it's called The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. This has actually a 1,810,288 ratings. So it's definitely quite a lot of ratings on Goodreads. I've been interested in reading this because it's sort of time travel stuff. It's romance as well. So I think that it's going to be a lot of things that I like in here. But let me know in the comments down below if you've read it and you think that it would be something I would like. Should I prioritize it a little bit sooner, or do you think that I should just discard it? Because I'm also thinking about sort of purging my TBR a little bit. But it's going to take a while because I have so many books on my TBR. It's ridiculous. Coming in as number 9 on the list is going to be The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Chbosky. I remember when I started on BookTube, a lot of people were talking about how they'd read it. I don't know if it was like a required reading or whatever, but it was definitely very popular. I actually don't remember at all what it's about, so I don't know, but I'm curious about it because it's been so popular. It has 1,856,106 ratings, so it's definitely also up there with the ratings, and it just gets bigger and bigger with the books, obviously. Coming in as number 8 on the list is The Memoirs of a Geisha. I actually don't know how to pronounce that. By Arthur Golden. This is one I've added for a really long time ago, and I don't know if it would be something that I would enjoy reading. I'm really annoyed with this thing. Maybe this will be better. I don't think that I'm getting the glare as much here, so I hope it's okay for you. I forgot if this is like a fiction book or if it's sort of more of a memoir kind of thing, like a non-fiction. I mean, it says it's a memoir of a geisha, but it could be like someone writing a fictionalized version of something. I don't know. I have no idea. But let me know in the comments down below if you think it would be something that I would enjoy. Coming in as number 7 is one of the most popular, hyped YA new adult probably, books ever. And that's The Court of Mist and Fury. And actually it's on my DNF books. I made it halfway through it and decided I wasn't going to finish it. I added it in here because I'm actually not sure if I would like to give it another go, because I've been reading a lot more romance lately and been less critical about it. So I don't know if it would be better for me to read it now than it was when I read it tried to read it last time. But let me know in the comments down below if you think I should give it another try, or if I should just let it stay on my DNFs. But yeah, as I said, I think I read up to around the halfway point. And I didn't love it. I didn't love the first one either. So, I don't know. The Court of Mist and Fury book by Sarah J. Maas has 2,346,569 ratings on Goodreads. I actually kind of thought it would have been higher. I don't know why. I just feel like everyone has been reading it from BookTube at the time. And then there's been another splurge after the TikTok Talk thing happened, where it's gotten another extra boost. So I'm actually a little bit surprised there's not more, but maybe the BookTok people don't really use Goodreads as much. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that and why you think that is. Coming in as number 6 on the list is Fahrenheit 451 by Bradbury. This is obviously a modern classic kind of thing. I've read two other books by Bradbury. I really enjoy his writing style, so I'm looking forward to reading this. I don't think it's going to be any question whether I read this at some point. It's just about when. I have read Dandelion Wine, which I gave 5 stars, and I read Something Wicked This Way Come by Bradbury, and I gave that, I think, 4.5 stars. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one, but this one has 2,518,737 ratings on Goodreads. Coming in as number 5 on the list is The Giver by Lois Lowry. This is one I have actually no idea what it's about. I remember, I mean, I've seen obviously his books around, but I don't remember what it's about, and I don't know if that would be something I would enjoy. But it has 2,572,944 ratings on Goodreads. Coming in as number 4 on this list is The Book Thief by Markus Zuzak. This one is one that was also very, very popular in when I started BookTube, especially. A lot of people were talking about it, how it was sort of following death's perspective, and it was set in the World War II era and was following a girl. I think that was this one. Yeah, it was. And this one has 2,652,854 ratings on Goodreads. Coming in, now we're gonna get into the top 3, but coming in as number 3 on the list is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, which is not surprising that it's on here. It's definitely one of the most popular thriller books ever, and it came out in the, I think, 2010-12-ish, and yeah, it was sort of a very groundbreaking thriller book at the time, and everyone read it. I still haven't read it. I remember the film coming out. I tried reading it. I remember that. I tried reading it when it was super popular, and for some reason I just couldn't get into it. So I ended up DNFing it after I read, I think, the first couple of chapters, because I really disliked the characters. And I know that when you read thrillers, you're not supposed to necessarily like the characters that you're following, but that was sort of a thing for me back then. I had to like the characters in some way, so my reading has changed in that way, so I might try it out at some point. This one has 3,196,181 ratings on Goodreads. Coming in as number 2 is one I actually own a copy of, and that is The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. I think I'm gonna read it at some point. It's definitely been one that I have attempted to start at some point, but I never got around to it. This one, I was a little surprised it was this high up in terms of ratings, number of ratings. But I think it's because literary fiction tends to get a lot of ratings sometimes, because these are like Booker Prize books. I think it won awards like that. So that is one of the reasons why it is so high. But this one has 3,239,746 ratings on Goodreads. And coming in as number 1 on the list is the only real old classic actually, and that is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. His books are from around the 20s, right? Because I feel like it's the Roaring 20s vibes I get from this book, but let me know if I'm off the track here. I have one of his other books on my TBR. It's called Tender as the Night. Never get around to reading it, but I am interested in reading his books. I just don't know if it's going to be my kind of thing. But this one has far surpassed any of the other books on this list. It has 5,414,067 ratings on Goodreads, so it's definitely on the top tier here. But let me know in the comments down below if you have any of these that are surprising to you. Do you have any idea why there isn't more ratings on some of them? I'm a little bit surprised. Do you think it's because it's sort of area specific, Europe or something? I don't know. Or do you think that people just don't use it anymore as much? Maybe a lot of people has left the platform. Who knows? Actually, I have no idea. So yeah, this was everything I had for you today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Goodbye.